Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chosen One, aka Uno A1, and I got a video I'm gonna make about this holding on to the spirit of unforgiveness and regret. And before I get into it, I'm just sitting to the side because that sun right there over there, it's in my face. I didn't want to get it to my face, and I got my arm up so the sun won't get in my face, you know. But yeah, guys, holding on to the spirit of unforgiveness and regret, man, it could do so much to you. It can be like you can be holding on to it and you don't even know that you're holding on to the spirit of unforgiveness and regret. And I'm about to tell you how you know you holding on to the spirit of unforgiveness and regret. Like you can, it's a lot of things that you don't know that you're holding on to until God reveals it to you. And God revealed to me, you know what I'm saying, how I was holding on to unforgiveness and regret. And I'm gonna give you an example, my experience. I'm gonna give like an example, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. But you know, it's a lot of things, guys, that happens in our childhood, you know, especially in our own household. You know, it'd be a lot of witchcraft, in our household when we was younger, you know. And in witchcraft, you know, it's a spirit of manipulation, a narcissist, spirit of manipulation, control. Even kids, like, you know what I'm saying, myself, when I was in the household, my kid, as a kid, you know what I'm saying, I heard the devil breathing over me. I woke up with scratches on my back. I woke up out of my sleep screaming and yelling in my sleep. I woke up, you know what I'm saying, sweating and sexual demons having sex with me in my dreams, having what they call wet dreams and stuff, waking up from that as a child. I woke up with sleep paralysis. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move, but I can't move because the devil's on top of me trying to pin me down. You see what I'm saying? I woke up with all, I mean, I've experienced a lot of those things as a child. You see what I'm saying? And then my mom, we arguing and fighting because she trying to control me, manipulation. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of witchcraft and a lot of anger in the household. You see what I'm saying? And I had to deal with that. So, you know, growing up, guys, as I got older, God revealed to me, this was like a month or 2 months ago, that I was still holding on to the spirit of unforgiveness and regret, because I was still, you know what I'm saying, when me and mom get together, you know what I'm saying, the situation with my son right now, you know, I get him every other weekend or whatever. And then my mom got to be with us like a supervised visit or whatever, you know. I would still have like angers for my things that pop in my past. Like, I'd be like, man, I wish I could have changed this in the past. I wish I could have not done that in my past. I would be living better. I wish I could have left my household when I was little. I would be doing better. You see what I'm saying? Then having thoughts like that, and I would be having anger every time my mom would say something or do something. I would kind of get, not angry at her, but I would get mad and upset. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, man, she thinks she's so perfect. She act like she never done things when I was a childhood to make me, you know what I'm saying? So not angry as a get older, but like, you know what I'm saying, make me think like everything's okay, everything's all right, like they so perfect, like they never done things in their life wrong to cause a child to go away. You see what I'm saying? And it says in the Bible, that it says in what is it? Proverbs 19:18, train up a child in a way that he should go, and set your heart not on his destruction. Proverbs 19:18. You know what I'm saying? And it also says in Ephesians 6:4, fathers and mothers, do not provoke your children into anger, into wrath, but train up them in a way that they should go, in an admonition into the Lord. You see what I'm saying? And guys, never provoke your kids to anger, because, you know what I'm saying, they can remember those things as a kid they can remember those things as they got older. But anyway, you know, that's how I remember, guys. I was holding on to that, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, God revealed to me, showed me that I need to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hindering me, my walk with God. That's hindering your walk in life, where God is trying to take you in your purpose and calling. That's hindering you. And I never knew I was holding on to those spirits of unregret and unforgiveness when I was still kind of getting, like I say, I was getting angry at my mom. You know, I said she'll do stuff, and she's so perfect. You see what I'm saying? And not having a care of what she done in the past. You see what I'm saying? That you have people like that. And it be like it say, your own closest family. Like I say, they didn't have a care, like they didn't have unforgiveness. They didn't forgive themselves for what they did. They just being perfect, like they don't even care. You see what I'm saying? Like they so perfect, like they never done nothing in life. So that's why I was still holding on to that. But God, like I say, guys, God showed me that I need to let it go. I gotta let the past go. Do not remember the former things, because He's trying to do a new thing in life. And I think that's in Isaiah 40, Isaiah 42. I think it's in Isaiah 40, chapter 42, I think. Do not remember the former things, but the things of the past. but because he's trying to do a new thing in your life. So guys, don't dwell on the past. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about the past. Don't think about regret what you could have done in the past. Don't have unforgiveness in the past of your family members hurting you, because that, like I say, God, that's hindering your walk. And when God showed me that was hindering my walk with him. That was hindering him trying to take me to the next steps and purpose and calling my life that he was trying to take me to. So I had to go, you know what I'm saying? I prayed it off. I commanded those demonic spirits to leave my body. And then, guys, when I did that, I poured out crying. And like I said, God, before I said that prayer, though, it was kind of hard for me to say that prayer because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I took it to God, though. You know what I'm saying? I said, God, it's hard for me to forgive my mom for somebody that don't have regret, or somebody who doesn't act like they never done nothing wrong in their life, in my life. You know what I'm saying? To cause me to do things. You see what I'm saying? And they don't even forgive themselves. You see what I'm saying? They think they so perfect. So, but I was talking about God like that. So he, you know what I'm saying? He under God, when you go to God and talk to him like that, he has an understanding of why you feeling that way, guys. He truly does. But he wants you to let go of those demonic spirits, because those are demonic spirits that's holding you on, holding you back. And that's what the devil or Satan won't, because he know where God taking you. So he going to do everything he can to hold you back. But like I said, when I prayed that prayer, God, I was pouring out crying. I was in long prayer about that for the last 2 days. I was. Matter of fact, then that Monday, I think I went into a fast about it. And then, you know what I'm saying, as I prayed those prayers, I seen those spirits leave my body. I seen the spirits of unforgiveness and regret leave my body, if I'm not kidding you. I seen those spirits leave my body. It left my head like it left. And as those spirits left me, I seen it leave my head. You know what I'm saying? I seen like a burden was lifted up off me. A heavy burden was lifted up off me, if you see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like something was weighing me down, like a stone weighing somebody down. But as soon as you cut the chain from the stone, it's like you start back floating up to the top of the water. That's how it felt. The chain was cut and I started back floating to the top of the water, where I can breathe again, where I can function again. You see what I'm saying? And like I still had the effects like the next week, the week after, like I felt it a little bit. But then the week after that, God was moving in my life, working in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got this. He's taking in control of it now. Like I said, God, you got to do your part too. You got to let go of those things, command those spirits out of you, demonic spirits out of you. Do your part, and God would do his part. You see what I'm saying? He would lead you and guide you. So now everything is great. He's working in my life and through my life. He's working even through the people that harmed you. He working in their life and through their life to because he said, God says in the Bible that when you please God's ways, when man please God's ways, he will make even his enemies your footstool. You see what I'm saying? So by you doing those things of God, he gonna make even your enemies be your footstool. He gonna make even your enemies be at peace with you. You see what I'm saying? So when man ways pleases God, he'll make it. That's it. When man ways pleases God, he will make even his enemies be at peace with you. Be at peace with you. So you know what I'm saying? Everything's great, guys. You know what I'm saying? He even working through them, be at peace with us. You see with me. You see what I'm saying? So that's a perfect example, guys, of, you know what I'm saying, of why you should let the spirit of unforgiveness and regret go, guys. You know what I'm saying? And then your mothers, let me tell you how toxic you know they is. They always throw up. And this is true. It's in the 10 Commandments. You should respect your father and thy mother. You shall respect your mother and thy father. Long, and then your days in life will be long. That's true, guys, and we do got to respect that. And that's the only verse that your mother or whatever to throw up in your face. That's a narcissist for women. They say that. And number 2, guys, they would never tell you in the Bible where it says in Proverbs 27:10 about, if my mother and my father forsake me, then the Lord would take care of me. Like he would have a protection over you, like he, you know what I'm saying, over your life. And go to Proverbs 127:3. The heritage of the children are the heritage of the Lord. Go to Proverbs 19:18, like I say, chastise your son while there's still hope, and set your heart not on his destruction. Go to Ephesians 6:4. Fathers or mothers, do not provoke your children to wrath or anger, but train up your child in the way that they should go, and admonition to the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Then it also says in the Bible, train up a child in the way that he should go, for when he get older, it would not depart from him. You see what I'm saying? So God, those are things like a lot of people in the Bible, I mean, in the people out here, your mothers would never tell you about, your fathers, they would never tell you about those other scriptures that, you know what I'm saying, I just said, you know, because they don't want you to know that. The devil and Satan don't want you to know that. All he wants you to know is just respect your mother, thy father, your days will be long in life. And that is true, and we got to abide by that, guys. But God did not say for man to be controlled. God did not say for man to be manipulated and controlled and under witchcraft. That's under a form of witchcraft, being manipulated and controlled, God. That's a form of witchcraft. So, guys, you know what I'm saying? They would never tell you that. The devil and Satan don't want to let you know that, because God, guys, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't want you to know everything. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say, guys, a lot of videos, listen to what people say in their videos, because they pick out and choose in these Bible verses and scriptures that they want to get people to know, but they only pick them and choose them. And then a lot of people put their own meaning behind a verse. You see what I'm saying? That's what these Hebrew Israelites, and I'm going to make a video about that. But it's not just them. It's a lot of other people that put a meaning behind these other verses, their own meaning of the verses. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, it's a lot of verses that tell you how to raise your child. And if the thy father forsake me, then the Lord will take care of me, in which he will. He will take care of you. Because like I say in in Psalms 127:3, the children are the heritage of the Lord. You are his children. God loves the children and the poor. He loves them to death. I'm telling you. So guys, when let the spirit of unforgiveness go. Let the spirit of regret go. Because it would be a burden lifted up out, that chain will be cut, and you will start back floating to the top, and you will feel like a new man, a new person. I'm telling you, just let it go. When God showed me that, I prayed that prayer so long, man, I cried. Man, I seen those spirits leave my body. And God, this is another one. This is so true right here, guys, about children would never forget how you treated them when they was a child. And I'm gonna tell you something about a child, guys, too. A child will never forget how you treated them, especially when they was a child. Especially when you doing them wrong and you yelling at them and cursing them out, they would never forget that, guy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now, guys, because a child understands when you understand things, but they can't just come out and speak and be like us grown people, be like, okay, don't talk to me like that. They can't just come out and do that because they're a child. You see what I'm saying? But they understand what you talking about and what you saying. You see what I'm saying? And they're not gonna forget how you treated them when they was a young child. You see what I'm saying? So as they get older, they're gonna remember those things. You see what I'm saying? So guys, be mindful of how you treat your children. And if I recommend I recommend you go into the Bible, go and read Proverbs. Read Proverbs first, because it tells you it's a lot of wisdom and knowledge in that. Proverbs. Read Proverbs first. It tells you how to raise your children. It tells you, like, if your children are, what it says in the Proverbs, it says the spirit of, if chasten your son, chasten your child like your father in heaven, like your father on the earth chastise your son, your father in heaven will chastise you. Which means, guys, you know what I'm saying, when our fathers chastise us, like punish us and do those things, God do the same thing. And it tells us in the Bible, what it says something about beat your son with a rod if they don't it will not lead them, or something like that. But God, that actually, I mean, it does say go out and beat them with a rod. You can whoop them, but it's other ways to, you know what I'm saying, it's other ways to discipline your child. Like if my son act out, I would take him, he loved to go outside. I would tell him he would have to stay inside. Son, you on punishment, you got to stay inside. I would take things away from that he loves. Do things like that. You can discipline your kids like that. If you don't have the heart to do, you know what I'm saying, to beat them or whoop them or anything. You know what I'm saying? Just take things away from that they love, because kids love going outside. My son loved going outside. And I would tell him, you know what I'm saying, I'm just disciplining the things that they love. Take away things that they love. That'll discipline them. And train up a child in the way that he should go when they get older, will not depart from them. That means, guys, you know what I'm saying, when you train up a child, place inside of them, talking to them about the Bible, scriptures of the Bible. You got to tell them about Lord Jesus Christ, and train up a way in how a man should be raised, a family, how a man should be. You see what I'm saying? Train them so that it will not depart from them when they get older. You see what I'm saying? They may straight, because like I say, guys, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, in life, you're going to stray away. You're going to do, God has to understand too, you're going to stray away. You're going to do things, you know what I'm saying, of the world sometimes. But when you train your child up in a way, you start training them in a way, now when they're younger, it would never depart from them, how you train them up in the way that the Bible should go, and how you should train a man to treat a family and a woman. You see what I'm saying? So it will never leave them. So that's why in the Bible it says, train up a child in the way they should go. When they get older, it shall not depart from them. So yeah, guys, that's what I want to make about that video, guys, about the spirit of, I got a little off subject right there, but about the spirit, letting go of the spirit of unforgiveness and regret, guys. So yeah, guys, the word of the day, let go of unforgiveness and regret. Let go of unforgiveness and regret in your life. And this is your boy Chosen One, aka Uno A1, and I'm out. Peace, shalom to everyone.